Okay. OBS is freezing again. Okay. I don't know. I hate it when it freezes like that. Welcome back to Cataclysm Bright Nights. I am living in a nice cabin in the woods, having a pretty pleasant apocalypse. I did a decent amount of stuff with crafting. There's only so much you can do without books. That's the problem. I mean, you can do a shocking amount of stuff without books, just, you know, from your own head somehow. But there's only so much you can do without books. So, for one, we have a new melee weapon, the Dragon Kiang. Pretty sure this is from a mod. This is definitely the most powerful reach attack weapon I can make. It's very slow, but does 40 bash, 40 pierce, plus 2 to hit. So the DPS sort of speaks for itself. It's a big spear that we made by basically, like, cutting down a barbell bar. So, yeah. It also has precise strike, so it can stun, which is good. And medium block, high parry. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Beyond that, for armor, I made some chitinous gauntlets out of that chitin that we got from the Wasp. Pretty solid. Good coverage. Decent encumbrance. 12 bash, 15 cut acid, 3 fire, 1 environmental, 4. Can't complain. A leather armor helmet. And here, the big boy, the light survivor suit. This is, I wouldn't say necessarily endgame sort of stuff, because it's a light suit. But, you know, there is some personal preference if you really want to stay light. It's very nice armor for your torso, arms, legs. Encumbrance 7 has a bunch of storage in it. Bash 6, cut 10, acid 1, environmental 3. It's just solid. Just solid. On top of that, we have the knee pads. I also made a Survivor runner pack, which I think I may have mentioned last time. I don't remember. And the Survivor's Archer backpack. This is a big old backpack and modified, and it includes a large quiver as well. So that's all good stuff. Beyond that, we're still using the longbow. We've got strength at 11, but can't quite get that composite bow going. And, yeah, that's where we're at. So what I really wanted to make was the pressure rifle. This would be pretty sweet. And there's a couple of really annoying ingredients here. One is the high pressure pump, which you can see I have. Took quite a bit of work to get this. The only way you can get this is out of a diesel engine. And there aren't a great deal of cars around me, but there were a couple diesel cars. But to get the engine out to where you can disassemble it, you have to actually lift it out of the vehicle. And I've never done this, so I actually had to make a pallet lifter, which is just enough to do it. And you have to attach that to a frame. So this I had to sort of look up on how to all do and everything. But I made a foldable frame, and then I made the pallet lifter, attached it to that, and then when you go to lift something, you just set up the pallet lifter next to it, and then that will let you actually lift out the engine. The first car I did it to, the engine did not give me the high-pressure pump. It failed. But the second one did, so we got it finally. But then that leaves the iron sights, which is the real problem, because to make the iron sights, you need a firearm repair kit or a gunsmith repair kit. Really, you need a firearm repair kit. And I cannot make that without a book. I need some sort of, like, rifle, or, you know, some sort of rifle book. I thought the tactical handgun book might have done it, but no, it does not. So, firearm repair kit will have to wait. and thus the pressure rifle will have to wait. It's a shame, because it seems like it would be good fun. Maximum range of 50. We can make ammo for it, plentiful. It just seems like our end game kind of gun for this run that I'm going to be able to use. But until I find that one book, we have to hold off. Another thing that I only realized after the last video ended, and I noticed, and you can see, we're now in summer. Yeah, I did not spend that many days off camera. So that's something that I read about Bright Nights that they changed, and I forgot. They greatly shortened the year. Like, Dark Days Ahead is like a realistic year. Like, each season is like 90 days. So it takes a very long time to progress through a year. And that's why, playing Dark Days Ahead, I've never seen winter. The only time I saw winter was when I started in winter. But for Bright Nights, and you can adjust this, but the default season length is 14 days. Vastly shorter. So we're actually halfway through summer. So soon it's going to become autumn. And all the problems that will bring. With our food freezing and stuff. We'll have to worry a lot more about temperature. But alright, it's 5 o'clock. Let's go check out the scientist compound, because if they might have books on some more firearm stuff, or they might have other things that we can... Why did you take that route? What are you doing? Okay, so we want to lure stuff. Ideally, we'd lure stuff into the fence. I have a feeling these motherfuckers are going to be fast. Oh, it's fast. Oh, it's fast, man. Okay, good. Fire! 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 Got him. Good stuff. So yeah, there you have it. Be gutted for spare parts. But it can't be gutted for spare parts. I don't know. But yeah, that was fast. They're not very durable, but we don't know how much damage they could do. Yeah, they can't... Yeah, they can't climb. There's no climbing thing for enemies, I don't think. They have to bash through. So... it works out. Okay, we're doing it. Doing it. The automaton there... Again, we're just gonna have to kite the shit out of him and hoping he's not that fast. There's a couple of them right in the heart of it. I'm having to go farther and farther away from safety. Oh, we got two of them. Alright, good. Fence is holding up. They can't quite break through it in time. My concern is that they're weakening it, though. So one of these is gonna burst right through. Probably the automaton. Come on, you fucker. Are you serious? It's a long run for me now. Yeah, I want him to just dislodge a little bit. There he goes. Run, 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 run. That's why we stay light on our feet. Fire, 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 fire. Done. Heard a roar of anger from the northwest. Let's get the fuck out of there. What is roaring in anger? From behind that locked door? Is there like some Hulk? There's like a zombie that's just sitting there and evolving. Yeah, otherwise I don't see anything, so... It must be behind that door. A roar of anger. Hold on, maybe I can... No, I thought if I Googled it, it might say, like, what it would be. Which is a little cheesy. But no, it's probably from a mod then. Alright, fuck it. I don't think it'll break out anytime soon, so... Oh, the automatons. Oh, automaton. I have to use this plant, though. This sewage treatment plant. There's no better option for me. This thing is about as fast as I am. I mean, if it goes down in 3 shots, then it doesn't matter, but I don't know if it will. Okay. It's kiting, it's kiting. Oh shit, I slipped. I'm not trusting those fences too much. Got him. Alright. Heavy disposable battery. Take that. Okay. I don't think I would have fared too well without the fence, but that's why we have the fence. See? It all makes sense. Well, then at this point, the only thing I'm really worried about then is the mad scientist. Just because I don't know his capabilities. He might have, like, a fucking laser cannon or some shit. Doesn't even sound like he was, like, hitting the fence. It just sounded like he was standing there. Which is weird. If he was... I guess if I was far enough away that he wasn't really aware of my location, he might not hit the fence. But I didn't think I was that far away. Fuck. Run, 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 run. Climb. Okay. Oh, I got him. Okay. Oh, it's actually below me. Oh, okay. So he's in the facility below this The whole thing might be a lab, to be honest. I don't know enough about labs to say, but I think they are kind of hidden. It's not always, like, gonna say on the map, like, research and development lab or something, you know. It's, like, underneath places. Alright, there's the mad scientist. I could use my gun, but at this point my bow might be better. Yeah, I can't shoot through. Okay. So we have to get him to burst through this door. And then God knows what'll happen. I mean, yeah, it seems kind of clear. Am I gonna have to be the one to open this fucking door? Fuck. That's what I was worried about. Okay, this is... We haven't taken that much damage, so that's good. We're just gonna drop this. Ooh, boy, that was not pleasant. That was not pleasant at all. I have no drugs on me. I feel a surge of adrenaline. That wiped all my pain. Gave me some adrenaline rush. Which means that I might be able to just, like, function for a second. But I don't think they're gonna have, like, drugs sitting around. So really, I should make a beeline for home. I'm not bleeding or anything. So that's very positive. But it's still not great. Now I feel awful. I don't really have that much medicine. I should spend some time trying to just make some. The best that I have is the hemostatic powder. I have a first aid kit. That's good. So we can pop some aspirin. Got antiseptic. I mean, just douse your whole body and everything. Okay. Medical gauze. Yes. Yes. That was, questionably worth it. But that's exactly what I was worried about. Okay, now just, like, read this book. dark. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Now it's too dark. Okay, I don't think we're gonna die. My right arm was very close to being broken. Take another aspirin. Okay. Yeah, we'll live. We'll live! I didn't even have to save scum. We probably don't want to push it anytime soon. That was a very close call. I certainly thought I was gonna have to save scum there. Alright, let me just read some more. Okay, yeah, just use it up. Use it up, man. We wanna recover. There you go. Okay. With that, then, let's just take some time. Where the fuck is my barrel? Where the hell did my barrel go? It's weird. I made a barrel. Oh, there it is. Okay, take that. Take that. I'm overburdened, so we're gonna have to do this slowly, but let's go. We'll just spend some time not in combat, just filling this back up. And yes, this is gonna get very heavy. Stupidly heavy. We want to take it slow. I don't want to force anything. This isn't really good for my bum arms. But I don't think it'll have any negative effect as long as we don't move when we're, like, exhausted. There you go. Done. And now we can take the time to make some more clean water. Like 30 of it. Put it into here and in here. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, Alright, let's just wait another hour. Stay hydrated. It's very important. We'll read a little bit more on our chemistry textbook. Okay. Now... hydrogen peroxide. Yeah, we need concentrated hydrogen peroxide. If only. Aspirin, yeah, we don't really have enough for any sort of medicine, which is weird. No, maybe that's an other. Yeah, there you go. Makeshift bandages we could make, and we could boil them. Bandages if we had thyme oil or ethanol, denatured alcohol. Ethanol would require basically any form of alcohol, including fruit wine. Ooh, including fruit wine. I know where we can get a whole slew of fruit wine. That was up here. Fruit wine, there you go. Damn it. We'll go back to the compound soon. I just want to rest up a little bit more because I doubt that, I doubt that's the last mad scientist there, to be perfectly honest. Oh, God. Oh, I thought I just drank the fucking ethanol. Scared the life out of me. Jesus. That was just a byproduct of making the ethanol, though. That scared me. Anywho. Still can't make aluminum broadhead arrows or anything. Incendiary arrows. I mean, that'll be awesome. What was I making? Bandages, yes. Right, bandages. We can make 9 of them. Out of fruit wine. That's good. That's good. Glad for that. Got a little bit more bandages then. Disinfectant sort of stuff, you know. It's a little bit trickier. I've actually never lost a limb. Well, I've never had a limb broken where I survived. I've had limbs break and stuff, but that's usually because I'm dying. So I've never actually used a splint of any kind. So we could have used that ethanol to make antiseptic. Wasn't there just a shit ton of moonshine? Yeah. There was a shit ton of moonshine somewhere we could use as well. So what did I lose? This got destroyed, apparently. Which means that I can't repair it, right? I have to actually remake it, which is really shitty, because it involved a lot of shit. Oh no, I can repair it. Okay. If I had failed there, it would have been destroyed, but now we're good. So let's just repeat until fully repaired. Yeah, we need more thread. Always need more thread. So just ripping apart sheets after sheets after sheets. Okay, repair. Okay, and do that, do that, and do that, do that, do that, and do that, do that. Okay, now it's fully repaired, so now we can repeat until reinforced, which will take quite a bit of thread. Okay, done. We salvaged it, baby. We salvaged it. Did I lose anything else in the process? I don't think so. No, no, no. No, I didn't lose anything else. Oh, that's right, and I dropped my bow. Okay, yes. Then we're fine. Let's go get the bow back and at least poke our head into those rooms that we were in. Don't go through the woods. Good lord. Be a fucking heart attack. Okay. So Zelensky pyrotechnic gun uses a small charge of fuel to superheat lead shot to near incandescent temperatures. Does damage mainly via extreme heating of the target. So it does solid damage, 37 at 17 range. It's pretty good. Very little armor piercing, but the thing is that it does heat damage, which is really good against, like, armored targets. But that's what I said about all these guns. They sound really cool and good, except when you remember that they will get completely useless very quickly. I guess ammonia is good. I can make oxidizer powder with it, black gunpowder, smokeless gunpowder, crack. Just love that. So it's so rare. So rare in a RPG where you're just looking through, like, you're looking through just looting. You're looting something or you're crafting something, so you just crack. It's excellent. Alien fungus chunks. Chunks of fungal matter from some sort of alien mushroom creature. Yeah, I don't think we want that. So that's that. Let's poke our head in here, though. This looks good. Advanced physical chemistry. That sounds good. Art and science of chemical warfare. That sounds good. Biodiesel, renewable fuel resource. Sure. And the big book of first aid, yes. Here we have a big sack of ammonium nitrate, which we can use to make improvised pipe bombs. And a big bottle of ether, which we can use for something. It won't tell me exactly. I kind of want all this stuff. Hydrochloric acid, which we could also use to make oxidizer powder. And sulfur, which we can use to make black gunpowder. These are all good things that I'm seeing here. Time dilation CBM. At the cost of all stored bionic power, a user may increase their body speed and reactions dramatically, essentially freezing time. Violent or rapid movements may cause damage due to friction. Yeah. It's a moot point to kind of take these CBMs, though, because they're not going anywhere. And I don't have any means of installing them at the moment. But it is very exciting. Schematics. Dispatch schematics. You need 11, electronics 7 just to understand it. Inactive grocery bot. Cleaner bots. iBot. Yeah, you can make your own robots, baby. Purifier is pretty rare. This will remove mutations randomly. You don't get to pick, but still. Denatured alcohol, very good. Saltpeter. I don't know. I might be able to have a use for it. Zinc powder for improvised rocket fuel. Sure. And a chemistry set. Yes, I do want a chemistry set. Autonomous surgical scalpels, CBM. Miner bot. Mil-spec searchlight. Riot control bot. Yeah, if I could make my own riot control bot, I'd be pretty happy. Be a pretty happy camper. Advanced emergency care. Sure. Okay. In here we have the arc welder, which is very nice to find. Inevitably, I guess our plan is to just hook it up to some car batteries and see what we can do. I mean, all these batteries we're finding are dead. So, if I can figure out how to get the windmill thing going, that'll be pretty sweet. Because... oh, well. So here's all the guns. The crank machine rifle, high-velocity pistol, mechanized gun, long-range pistol, pyrotechnic gun. You'll notice they all use identical ammunition, which is paper cartridges. And that's why they fail so quickly, is because it just gunks up the whole thing very, very quickly. So, yeah. I mean, anything that does, like... I guess the real benefit of grabbing these is just, like, to level up your handgun without wasting proper ammunition. I mean, these do good damage. But if I take this, you'll see how quickly it just destroys itself. Take the high velocity pistol, and actually, is the long range pistol just better? Well, we're just doing target practice, so screw it. So recharging station. If we can hook this up in a vehicle with some sort of engine. And when I say vehicle, it's just the way that the game and, you know, the catch-all term in the game for anything that's attached to a frame. A vehicle, you know, in our sense, generally has to have controls and, you know, locomotion and all that. But in this sense, anything that's on a frame is what they call a vehicle. So, for us, we want to make a generator. But that's part of making a vehicle. Just, we're not going to have controls or wheels or handles or anything like that. It's just going to be an engine attached to batteries, basically. And the engine will likely just run off gasoline because there's plenty of cars around. And there's actually a gas pump at the mine station there, so that's pretty good. So the recharge station is going to be very important for us to have. It's great that it's sitting here, because then we can just hook that up to the engine in a box, dump all our batteries in the box, and it'll quickly charge them. Otherwise, there's no way, I don't think, to attach a battery... Oh, no, you can attach a battery to a generator. But it has to be a car battery. You can't attach, like, medium batteries to a generator without recharging station. So that's great. That's all good. We're going to grab that. Here we have some more guns and ammo. The rifled cannon. 76 damage. Fires high bore ammunition. It's just got one shot sitting there, but yeah, it's pretty sweet. Take the more ammo. Dynamechanical... I've read this, apparently. Yeah, this is just all the steampunk stuff. A stereo system, which we could also hook up to our generator to play music, but since we're in the woods, I'm a little wary of that. A solar panel. Oh. That's a very nice find. And this makes me excited for some other stuff we might find around here. We'll leave it. But yes. The generator will happen. Because you can do... Like I said, you can hook it up to a windmill. You can do water mills. You can just have... At one time, one playthrough... It was a failed experiment because it's sort of ridiculous, but you can hook up a recharging station to a bike with an alternator, and you can power the alternator by riding the bike with no wheels. So you just sit there and it's just like, you know, using your own force to power the whole electrical thing on the bike. Not efficient at all. I don't recommend it, but you can do that, you know. Okay. So let me just go out here. Let's wield this pistol. It's got a range of 12. So, there you go. I fired it once. It let out a big blast of smoke, so I'm already, like, inhaling that and coughing. So that's one downside. That alone did not seem to damage it, but let me just keep firing. Moving out of the way every time. Oh, and you have to single reload. Great. Okay, so far it's holding up. I mean, this alone is like a good sign, actually. The smoke thing's annoying, but the fact that it hasn't even become damaged at all yet means that you could get some fair use out of it. Okay. I stand corrected a little bit. Handgun. Yeah, I might still use it to level up handguns a bit more, but that's nice. Okay, good. After all this shit talking, I guess I had to prove me wrong. Maybe the one that's really bad is the pyrotechnic. But the thing why the pyrotechnic is awesome is because it basically shoots fire. Wherever you hit, the whole, like, all the squares around where you hit will be on fire. So it's very good for big groups. You just launch a few shots and suddenly there's fire everywhere and you can kite them through it. It's pretty fun. But that gun definitely gets gunked up very quickly. Chemistry set. And I was going to bandage some stuff up. Oh no, that's all good. We really need... We need the fucking antiseptic. I can just make the makeshift stuff. Oxidizer powder. How do we get oxidizer? Surely I can make it. No, we need saline solution or salt water and an electrolysis kit. So then to make the electrolysis kit, you need solder. And to get solder, you have to have lead and rosin. Fucking rosin. Who even knows what that is? Oh, we can make it out of pine boughs. Of course. This fucking game. Do I want to go through all that trouble? Or I could just make the makeshift antiseptic. For now, let's just make this before I'm not going to go into the whole process. Because we can make a lot more... we can make a lot more denatured alcohol, because I know there's all that moonshine. But yeah, okay, we're fine. We got a lot of makeshift antiseptic. We're all good. Let's spend a little bit of time reading some books. Can now make anabolic steroids and hemostatic powder. Okay, biodiesel. Why would I want to make biodiesel? So you need denatured alcohol, ethanol, or methanol. But otherwise, I have the rest. Oh, mutant tallow we can finally use. So I think you can use this in place of diesel. Which would be fine, except that I definitely have ruined every diesel engine in the vicinity, so it's not really viable. Gasoline's a much better choice for me right now, but there you have it. Could make your own biodiesel. Memorizing it. I already know the recipe for antiseptic. Yeah, didn't get anything from that. But I think we probably should read first aid. We're gonna level up mechanics more. Oh, yeah, I think mechanics will be more interesting. Okay, we're good. So, one other thing with zones. You saw how I did it for looting and sorting loot and all that sort of stuff. But there's one other thing you can do, and that is there's one for auto drink and auto eat. So then if you set that up wherever you have all your food and drink, then whenever you're crafting or reading or something like that, your character will automatically consume stuff from that section. This isn't always desired, as I put it there, and I had my auto loot all sorted, and I didn't realize, after a while, when I was doing crafting and stuff, that I had consumed all of, like, that mutant dehydrated meat that I had. So I don't know what effect that had on me or anything, but it happened. I ate it all. Okay, almost fully healed, except for our head. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good stuff. Do that, and, do that. Good, good, good. We'll eat a little jerky. Drink a little water. Okay. And that's all good. Okay, let's head back over. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Then I probably want to make a survivor harness. It's a piece of armor that gives you like a built-in holster and stuff, and it just adds extra armor. It's a nice thing to have on. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm liking Bright Nights a decent amount. Not really ever having to worry about pockets and shit like that. It's a little refreshing. I guess it's sort of like... Okay, we're good. Sort of like going from normal RimWorld to combat extended RimWorld and vice versa. You know, both are kind of just different and unique in their own ways. Oh, here's a diesel engine. Just sitting there for the taking. Yeah. I mean, there is certainly an argument to be made. I'll make that decision later. Oh, here's 30 of those large bore shot cartridges for that fucking cannon. But yeah, that's the thing. Is just the ammo is so plentiful in these compounds that you want to use these crazy guns. A Faraday staff. So this is a shocking staff that lets you fire bolts of electricity. It uses batteries as ammo, but it uses the rifle skill. It's very interesting. It's not useful to me right now because I don't have any batteries, but yeah, there's a storage battery, 40,000. So, you know, we can hook that up to our generator, and then you can power all sorts of things directly from your generator, such as an arc welder. This is down the road. Basically, we would make like an RV base, but just strip out all the wheels and, you know, the metal walls. There's a second storage battery, bunch of copper. There's an anvil there. So much ammo. Charged accelerator. Uses a magnetic accelerator to propel minute charges to a very, very high velocity. So it uses rifles, batteries as ammunition. It uses... Okay, it doesn't say how much battery it uses per shot. Huh. Epoxy resin. Pin powder. These are all good things. So many guns. So many guns. Another storage battery. Steel frame, signal receiver. Solder, nice. Solar cells. Make your own solar panels. Yeah, cables, more solder, a solar backpack. I don't think this is useful to me, but I think I would disassemble it for another solar panel. So for now, let's just put it on. Take it with us. Heavy disposable battery, plutonium fuel cells. I believe we can use that as a battery. A heavy battery. I don't remember exactly what we can use the fuel cells for, but I remember having like some insane energy rifle that I got off a guy, and the ammo that it used was a plutonium fuel cell. My thought, though, is that these are all empty. I think these are all empty, because normally they would say the fuel, they would say the charge. I'll take them with and just dump it in my storage, but yeah, it's a bummer. Because I think they can hold like 5,000 energy. Okay, are we all clear here? Got any other mad fucking scientists? A wood some more shit. Crafty Crafters Quarterly. It's not really that useful to me. Okay. Heading into this region. It looks empty. Okay, it's empty. We're good. Winemaking for beginners. Nah. Hand sealer instructions. Learn how to make cat food. Sure. Talmud. Cleansing flame. A history of firefighting. Sure. Bring your fabrication skill to 9. Works for me. This can teach me spells? This is a Magicalism book that can teach me fucking cure light wounds? Well, yeah. I think I want that. Thank you. And for some reason they have wheels in here. Okay. I think we've cleared out the scientist compound. Huzzah! Brabjus Day. Okay. Dump all this shit. Dump it all, dump it all, dump it all, dump it all. So much ammo, dump it all. And let us read this magic book. Where'd you put it? Where did you put it? I dumped it. It didn't put it in the book pile. Great. Why would it not put it in the book pile? What have you done with it? What have you done with my book? What the hell? There it is. Other. It's an other book. So it's not even red. It's just... It's activated. Right, because it's Magicalism. Yes! Fucking magic! So cure light wounds, obviously, pretty fucking useful in the apocalypse. Blinding flash, it's like that ability from Dragon Ball Z. It also does damage, although a very minute amount. And the range to start is only 4 squares away from you, but it gets up to 16, which is fucking great. Duration gets up to 3,000 moves, which is pretty amazing. And yeah, cast it pretty quick. It's pretty solid. And Bless gives you energy and boosts your abilities. The specifics of that are unknown to me, but we definitely want Cure Light Wounds. I mean, there's no doubt. Learning this spell will make you a Biomancer and will lock you out of being a Druid. Yes. Okay, so now we have Cure Light Wounds. I think I have to bind the spell casting button. Yep. There we go. Save. Alright, so this is verbal, so you have to be able to speak. It's somatic, so you have to, actually have your hands free in some capacity. It's impeded by how much you're wearing on your glove slot, and it requires mobility of some kind. So, yeah, standard spell. So we can't use it because we are having a gun in our hands. And there you go. First try, closed up our wounds, and we gained a level in the spell. Did use up 900 mana, so we can't spam it or anything. But yeah, it definitely healed my head a little bit. So, I don't think it's going to be anything we ever cast in the middle of combat. But if there's ever just like a momentary break or really at any time we're ever injured, that's great. Very nice. Very nice pickup. Something I did not expect to find in the scientist compound. Alright. Things continue to go well for Rory. I mean, I don't know. Again, I have no idea how interesting this is all to watch. This is obviously a very slow playthrough that we're doing here. We haven't been to a town. Who knows if we'll ever make it to a town. But I'm enjoying it, and so that's all I really care about. Like I said, I still don't know if this will ever be uploaded. But for now, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Cataclysm Bright Nights. See you fine folks in the next part.